Okay, so we're having gold today, right? And this is just our XAUUSD. Okay, now the first thing that we can see on our chart here is just our crazy levels of rejection there, creating a nice support around the zone. It's not new anymore that gold is actually just crashing, pushing towards the top and crashing again. Okay, so we can see all these levels of rejections, yeah, right? So we just want to go into a nice quick scalp from this level of rejection here. Now, what did we notice? We noticed that somehow the chart started crashing down, but before that it pushed towards the top from here, you can see that, and then dropped back, and then it created a build up, after which it pushed towards the top just like that. Now that was actually really nice, because from this range it started crashing towards the bottom gradually just like that, which you can see here, right? Let me just show you that. Started crashing gradually just like this. You can see that. Now in tapping around this level, we can see that our chart didn't just crash like this, it also got to a major region of support, right? So we're having like a coalition around this range, and when we have a coalition like this, the chart has to spike towards the highs. Like it just has to spike towards the highs. Like it's just basically inevitable, since we're having a support zone hit, and also what they call in our internal resistance, which was just a standard trend, was also hit simultaneously. Okay, now let's see if we can just go into a trade, but then we want it to tap at least around that level again. Just drop down, right, and tap on a level just like this, right? So you can see where it coincides. These are a standard trend here, what they call internal resistance. You can see where it coincides. So we just want it to tap around this range, and we're expecting a push from that region just like that. When it taps there, we can just go into some trades. We're having $25,000, by the way, of capital. $25,000. Okay, so this is really getting close. Okay, so it tapped now. So I'll just quickly trigger some trades. And that's it. Okay, so now let's quickly just map out our stuff. Now let's see what we're having here. I think we went into the stuff around this range. I might adjust that, but I think that's where it is. So let's just quickly delete all of these things since we don't need them anymore, right? Okay, all is cool. Let's just wipe these stuffs out. Okay, I feel like still adjusting that stuff. I don't know if I got to the exact level, like just on point, but it's fine. Let's just wipe out the stuff first. And now let's try adjusting this stuff. Let's see. I think it has to be a little bit at the top there, right? Just a little bit at the top. Okay, now we'll be targeting around a range. Yeah, for our take profit, we'll still have to adjust that a little bit towards the top. Okay, now I'm actually just looking at my horizontal levels there. That's just what I'm looking at. If we switch on fractals, you should be able to see the levels also very quickly, but I'm not using fractals, so let's just look at it based on our standard horizontal internal resistance. Okay, let's see. So that's like 2.4, 2.3. Okay, this is like 2.2. Okay, let's see. I want to just have like, let's say like 2.0 or something. This is the 2.08. I just want to do 1 to 2, right? So that's what I want to do. So okay, I think that's okay. Yeah, that's 2.02. That's okay. That's basically what we're looking for. So now let's just try placing take profits now, right? I think all is cool. So our first take profit can just be around this region, yeah, because we can see some crazy levels of rejections there. So let's just place it there. That will be a TP1. Just that a little bit. Okay, so our TP2 can just be a little bit at the top here also, right? So we just have a TP2 just like that. Okay, so okay, all right. Now for TP3, we can just be targeting around this zone here, just around this zone here. TP3. All right, now let's see. So what's left now is basically our SL, right? It's just our SL that's left. We're looking at around 4791 for SL. Okay, all right, so that's just what we're having. Chart seems like it's retracing currently. Like honestly, seems like it's kind of like retracing on us. But yeah, so we just see how this stuff goes, right? We just see how this stuff goes. We have all our take profit, and we have our SL level also. So for now, it's just to wait and see how it plays out. It's just to wait and see how this plays out. So you can see it seems like it's heading towards our TP1. Okay, so this is what we're having, right? See, just kind of like taking a few more minutes before it gets to our TP1. But we're running over $8,000 now. That's over $10,000. Okay. Well, just playing around thinking now. It's almost tapping our take profit 1, by the way. Okay, that's it. So now we are running just about $11,000, right? That's that actually just hit our take profit 1 really nicely like that. So let me just place this. Yeah, just make it a little bit fun. Okay, so now we're waiting for our TP2, which it seems like it's heading towards, but we'll see how it goes. This seems to be pushing towards our TP2. Seems to be pushing towards our TP2 just like that. But now we're running just around $15,000. It's almost hitting our TP2. Actually, this is very close, very close. Okay, yeah, it's getting rejected. It's just hit a zone of rejection. That's why. All right. Well, we're down now back to like $11,000. Yeah, back to like $11,000. But then that was what they call it? I think that was a bearish hammer also, right? So that's not very good. Yeah, that's not very good. But we'll see how it goes. It's still heading towards our TP2, so might be safe. But we are having an inverse hammer there. It's not very good. I'll tell you that. It's not very good. That can lead to some crazy retracements, but let's see how this goes. It's heading towards our TP2 anyhow, right? But we're running over $15,000 now, so well, that's good news. Okay, that's getting so close to our TP2. All right, so that's almost hitting our TP2 at $17,000. Almost hitting our TP2 at $17,000. All right, that's very close now. Okay, guys, this stuff is just yeah. I think our hammer is coming back to affect it. Yeah, inverse is just knocking it back, right? Really crazy. That was a crazy red there. That was a crazy red there. Now, when I hit like, let's say my TP2, I'm going to adjust my stop loss. When I hit my TP2, that's the idea. When it hits my TP2, I'm just going to raise it. I think I'll be using around 4:1 or 5:1 by then. That's 1:5 or 1:4 or so. But yeah, so this is like we're still in red. Okay, finally. Okay, now we're moving again. Well, my stuff is not like I didn't position my stuff on my chart here on TradingView extremely accurately, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Okay, we're moving.
Just before we go on, let me quickly notify you that the registration for Mentorship Course 100 has just been launched. We'll be teaching one-on-one live through Zoom. We'll be looking at secrets regarding trading Forex, commodities, that's including gold, silver, and the rest. We'll also be looking at stock indices and synthetic indices. And on this mentorship, we'll also be covering a lot of practicals where we cover concepts, after which we practicalize this concept in real time. That's you do it yourself and achieve crazy results. We'll literally be covering from absolute beginner level until we get to extremely advanced level trading. We'll also be sitting and trading trading together one-on-one live. This registration automatically also places you in a private channel for 12 months straight. It also grants you access to the best trading robot and indicator on the website. And because this mentorship is very intensive and the level of information that will be shared, there are only just 100 slots that can be occupied. So it's a first come, first serve. To register, you can simply just check the link in the description box there, or you can scan the QR code right there now.
So this is what we're having, right? It's about $18,000, and finally is pushing towards our take profit level. Finally pushing towards our take profit level. Yeah, after that crazy retracement. Yeah, after that crazy retracement is what we're having. Our take profit 2 has now been hit at $20,000. Our take profit 2 has now been hit at $20,000. It's why when you trade, you have to understand the amounts that you're risking. Very, very important. So yeah. It's why you have to understand the amounts that you're willing to risk before going into any trade. Now, this heading towards our TP2, I just want to quickly adjust my SL first. I just want to lock in my profit very quickly, just in case, guys. You never know. But this heading towards our TP3. That's our TP2 hit. It's heading towards our TP3. Should I lock this stuff? Is there even any need? Because it's heading towards our TP3. Is there even any need of locking this stuff? I don't see any need, but let's just log it in just in case, because this stuff is it's literally almost hitting, guys. This stuff is almost hitting. I don't think there's any need of locking this profits if it's literally almost hitting. Okay, that was rejection. Let's just log it in. Let's just log it in just in case. Okay. Yeah, it actually just hit our take profit 3. Let's just zoom out of this trade first. That was just our take profit 3 that was just hit. Boom. So now we're running about $57,000, but I would have locked in my profit just like this on my TP2. But then our TP3 has now been hit. You can see it just pushing up towards our range here, and from here we should start seeing rejection. That's it. It's already getting rejected now from our range. Yeah, so and don't forget, the registration for our mentorship course 100 is still open, where I'll be teaching one-on-one live. And to register, you can simply scan the QR code right there now, or you can check the link in the description box there. And if you are new to this YouTube channel, remember to hit the subscription button, hit the like button, and also remember to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any videos I'll be dropping out from this place. So bye for me, guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.
Yeah. Lambo, faster, NASDAQ, making that money like Elon Musk. FX, Forex, big money, T-Rex, any which way we making the green. That's what they say, me and my G's, we work as a team. That's what they say, yeah. I got better trader, MP5.